you want to control this room. But this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom, and you will answer my questions. And stop. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Yes or no?
When you tell one lie, you got to remember the 100 lies that you told to cover that lie up.
That wasn't no lie.
Be quiet and don't talk.
Hey everyone, welcome. Hey Boyd Mama, hey 71, hey Maggie May, hey S Hockett, hey Lisa, hey Tracy. So I was actually pretty surprised today that Retro came into Jamie's chat and apologized, along with Amy and a few others. So let's give them a round of applause. Hey, Missy K. So, I seen Amy. Yeah, I'm serious, Lisa. I'm serious. I was like, my jaw dropped, and I says, am I reading this correctly? Hey, Witchy. I says, am I reading the screen correctly? I had to close my eyes and reopen them because I was like surprised. Yeah. Retro went in to Jamie's chat today and apologized to Jamie. Amy even came in and apologized. And I was like, whoa, where did this come on, you know? Hey, LMB. So I saw that, and I'm really proud of them, actually. And I'm just gonna say this: I understand that one or two people were in Jamie's chat, and they couldn't accept Retro's apology. Okay, that's fine. They don't have to. All right, but I don't think that the person should have been timed out for it. I'm just going to say this right here, right now. But here's the thing, all right? Amy did have a point today. All right. I'm not going to say, Lisa, because I'm not going to sit there and start a little problem. If you know who you are, they know who they are, Lisa. I know who they are, and so I'm just going to leave it at that. This is not a stream to this part is not to cause any problems, but I just wanted to give an honorable mention to what happened in Jamie's chat today. Amy was right. Slamber was the one telling lies, pinning one person against the other. And hey, Splash and Full. Hey, Witchy Nicole. And she was, because Slamber was going from one chat to the next, saying one thing. I'm sure if we compared our private messages from what we got from Slamber, she was telling one person one thing and then another person another. I'm sure of it. What she was trying to do is sad fish and cry victim. Because I remember back then, I was like a little confused. I was saying, what the fuck's going on? You know, it's I kind of suspected Jamie and Slamber broke up. I saw the signs. I wasn't going to say anything. It wasn't any of my business. And then suddenly, I get a message from Amy saying, I need to talk. I want to give my side of the story. So I let Amy talk, all right? I didn't know it would be so colorful, so to speak, with all these details. So the issue I had with Amy at the time was she was telling me I'll never go back to Robbie. I hate Robbie. And then a week later, she goes back to Robbie. You know, if okay, I could see. You didn't have to tell that to me, just to suck up to me, you know, or to butter my buns, so to speak. If you wanted to go back to Robbie, then go back to Robbie. I wasn't going to sit there and I didn't have a gun pointed to your head. You know, at least be honest with me. But what I was getting from Amy at times was dishonesty. In some part, okay. I was being sarcastic in the phone call. All right. I was saying some sarcastic things, but that's how I am. I'm very sarcastic. But here's the thing. All right. I do believe that Slamber lied to Amy. Good night, Witchy. Thank you for coming. Here's the thing. Slamber lied to Amy, told her all these gross little details. And how would Amy know that Jamie did this and Jamie did that? So after the phone call, okay, I ask a few questions to someone, you know, just to get a few of the claims sorted out. I wasn't sure about something. And then suddenly I get messaged by Slamber. Okay. And she goes down the list of what's true and what's not, supposedly. And her story matched Jamie's to a T. Interesting, isn't it? Quite interesting. So she never claimed that Jamie was abusive one time. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa.
Love it today.
Would Your Honor have a big, long stick handy? Preferably barbed.
I'm sorry?
I'd like to bend over and have it run up my ass to complete the experience of appearing before.
So, she didn't claim abuse then. She didn't cry victimhood. And then she says, oh, I'm just going to do a live. Then she's just going to do a live. Oh, I want to get my feelings out. It wasn't to drag somebody. It wasn't to drag her ex-boyfriend. And what does she do? She says one thing in private and then does the opposite. I realized she was a lying sack of shit. A quick briefing about what? Hey, Side Eye. So, there were plenty of people around that fell prey to Slamber's lies. Some of them left. All right. Some people have left. I'm going to foresee that some people are going to come back. I'm sure some of them have said some nasty things about us. Oh, LMB. Sorry. I'm just going through memory lane and over at Jamie's retro, and Amy went over and apologized for all the horrible shit they did and said. And I just wanted to give a background on my briefs. Oh, I don't have any. So me either, LMB. They're too restricting. So I was kind of proud. I was like kind of shocked, and I said, whoa. I kind of seen this coming, but I didn't expect. So I just wanted to comment on that real quick. And by the way, I am kind of very disappointed in another person. Okay? That's been how would I say it? Preyed upon. And Lisa, to your question, they apologized to Jamie and some of the subs. I never got an apology from Retro. Okay? I never got an apology from her or Amy. I don't expect to get one from her, from either one of them. I don't hate either one of them. I didn't agree with their behavior at the time. They were quite aggravating. Yeah, boy, mama. But I guess she forgot about me, and that's all right. I guess she isn't sorry. I'd rather have a genuine apology than a fake ass one any day. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Oscar. Yeah, that's a good question, LMB. I didn't even know who she was until a friend, or someone who I thought was my friend, told me about her, and I went over to her channel, and I don't know, side eye. I'm not going to sit there and assume I wasn't tagged and apologized to, so Yeah, so yeah, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. So there's been someone else that has been shooting off her mouth, and this person has been, I'm highly surprised. By the way, yeah, she's another. I think she's another victim of slander and her lies. So we're gonna go to her community wall. So buckle up. No, not Wyoming. She's coming right on the screen. This person. Hey, Jason. Noodle mash. Yeah, that 171. I'm highly disappointed in her. I thought she would know better. I would think that she would do her research before she opens up her mouth, but apparently she's taking someone's word for everything. Yeah. So here we go. We got Slamber tagged 57 minutes ago. So here we go. Now, Noodle, why are you fighting Slamber's battles for her? I'd really like to know that. I thought that you had your fight with Mrs. Portland. I thought you wanted to get back to your crafting and your other stuff. But now you're sitting there doing this. Now, I'm not going to sit there and white knight for Amy. You all know some of the things she's done. But Slamber has said some untrue things about Amy. She said she's saying a lot of untrue things about everybody around here. So why is Noodle getting herself involved? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. So I have a question, everyone. Is Noodle being tagged in this? Oh, never mind. So Noodle's being mentioned. Yikes. So now here we go with the leopard print underwear. Controversy, which I think is quite stupid. Well, Jamie said the other day that he finds that unattractive. That's his personal taste. And I wouldn't like that in a boxer shorts design either. Okay, that's just me. But unfortunately, some people buy what they buy in the discount aisle. You know? Or they like it. The really cringy stuff. So I had this up in my last stream, and the conversation went elsewhere. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, it's tacky, but some people like it. I know, right? I don't know why it's being made such a big deal out of. To be honest with you. Yeah, and then I hear Shelly that she's starting to do lives for Slamber. It's like, damn. Hey, Rachel. So here's Noodle Mash. See, it's okay for others to threaten legal action except for me. So let me address the C and D, cease and desist, that was posted by Lycan. You know, the guy that multiple times condemned me for seeking legal action when I was defamed and lied and harassed in my real life. He is right. I said he threatened to K someone, and he did not. I should have not phrased it like that. And I have privated the video until I can get it downloaded, and then I'll delete it. That's my bad, and I sincerely apologize. Now let's talk about what he did do. He posted a comedy skit where the comedian is obviously talking about someone, something. And it is a skit that is widely used as a meme where people change the background of what the guy is talking about. Here is the direct quote. If you don't want to be like this, this is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could K it, I would, but I legally can't, but I've considered it. Lycan chose to use a picture that he made that represents blank in that meme. It's widely known that he uses that picture he made as a representation of her. A meme where the person says, blah, blah, blah. I stand by what I said in regards to his meme could be considered a threat. That is my opinion, and I have the right to state it. So no, he didn't threaten to K her. But it's my opinion he insinuated that he would like to. Noodle. I don't agree with Jamie's position on the Mrs. Portland stuff. All right. I've seen many of the videos where she's sitting there threatening you. And I'm not going to sit there and say that the Mrs. Portland videos were all right. They weren't. Some of the videos were very upsetting to see. She even made some that were directed towards me using the F word. Okay? Now, I totally understand why you got that order. It wasn't that you were scared that she would carry anything out, per se. It was you were worried about what other people would do due to her actions. You know, I was over at your channel listening to you. You had a very good point with the Mrs. Portland thing. I actually agreed with you. I don't exactly agree with Jamie on this. This is where we just agree to disagree. But come on here. I don't view that as a threat, that short video. Nowhere in that video did I see Jamie. All right? Nowhere. Okay? So, in fact, you're even admitting here that Jamie didn't say a damn thing. So you're basing it on a meme, okay? That's a representation okay? Please. All right. I've never, ever heard Jamie make a threat that was criminal in nature. Now, has Jamie said anything to be an ass all on this platform? Absolutely, he has. And I'm the first to admit it. I think a lot of his jokes are funny. And some of the people that are dragged on his channel actually deserve to be dragged. Okay? But you even said, Noodle, okay? You even said to Extinct Tube, hey, No Bog, hey, MJ, hey, Becca Chu, hey, Jamie, hey, Rachel, Sarah, hey, Shay. So, I've seen Noodle on many occasions tell Extinct Tube, what is that other crazy alt's name? Shih Tzu Lover. If they shut up about her, okay, If these people, these trolls, shut up about her, then she'll shut up about them. Simple concept, really. However, she sits there and ignores it when it comes to Jamie. So Jamie sits there and can't respond to Slamber's little insults, her lies. Now I'm seeing that she's white knighting for Slamber. I don't know why, but I'm seeing here here's the next okay, Noodle, you support your trans peeps. Okay. I do too. But since we have a difference of opinion, I don't think you're actually getting what some of us are trying to say here. You can't change someone's biological gender, no matter how you try. Being transgender is more, you have this feeling or yearning to be the opposite sex. So so for example, a female wanting to become a male, or they feel like a male, they'll go get male haircuts, go shop in the men's clothing aisle. But they may take hormones to sound like the opposite sex. But no matter which way you put it, you can't change your biological gender. All right. That's what we're trying to that's what we're trying to say. We're not trying to sit there and bash someone for who they are. It's when someone doesn't sit there and have respect and crosses boundaries, such as sexual harassment and sits there and talks about their junk in a gross way, sits there and uses someone's sexuality to insult them. Yeah, that's when I have a problem with it. Okay? So this has nothing to do Oh yeah, Jamie can go hard on people, I've seen it. But you see, I sit here I'm part of the LGBTQ community. Hey, Robbie. I sit there, and when I usually have a problem with someone, I don't go for their sexuality. I don't call them gay. I don't go there. But unfortunately, Starla goes there. Hooker goes there. They go gay bashing or straight bashing, or they do these sick little things. You can't call me that. Yeah. Robbie, did I ever go at your sexuality? Ever? Or go at your relationship and make fun of you for it? Thank you. Because I have some standards here. Now, the only reason why I go at Jaxie Poo is because he sits there and he makes fun of someone because of their sexuality or what he thinks their sexuality is. Thank you. Thank you, Robbie. I just told you to fuck yourself. And I used one of your a few of the things you're throwing out against you. But I didn't go there. But these people, they have no fucking shame. And I just see this and I'm just blown away. You know, I don't understand what chord struck into Noodle Mash. I kind of know. Be good was the problem. That's right. I said it. Along with Wyoming, Waves. They had to sit there and use Noodle Mash. Someone who they thought someone that they thought of as their friend to fight their battles. Because they need an army. They need a personal army. They need this hate liking army. So they decided to infiltrate her chat and drive out her loyal supporters. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Now let's get you a clip.
defend you, but it's getting harder and harder.
Defend me against what? Her? Help somebody who needs it.
Is this what happens to women when you insert your penis? I'm just curious because they become greedy little...
Lindsay. Yeah, it's really disappointing to me. I really thought a lot of Noodle, but apparently she went over to the dark side, so. And apparently Tinksy Bell decided to join in on the fun and decided to make a little short, insinuating that me and Jamie are in love. She took the photo that Slamber made and made a little short. I'm going to say for the record that me and Jamie are not sexually involved. This little shit talk has gone on long enough. Do you see? We're not involved. We're just friends. All right? We're just friends. And if you can't take a fucking joke while I'm over at Jamie's and take that me and Jamie tease each other, then you can go fuck yourselves. All right? Because if you think you're going to sit there and get me butthurt, really? I was laughing at that shit. The intelligence of you people is just astounds me. Yeah, Lisa, they're trying to get a response, but they're not getting the one that they really want. They think I'm going to get on here and start screaming and crying. Oh, I'm the victim. Fat chance in that. Yeah, Rachel, you know, it's just the thought of it. It's hilarious, you know. But since they think it's funny, you know, I decided to send a little going away gift. And I laughed while I did it. Yeah. But hey, Jamie, I could sit there and laugh too. You know? Well, I'm going to disagree with you on that. These people are not stupid. There is a special kind of stupid that goes along with them, too. You know, they're not that bright. Oh, I heard that was fun, Oscar. I heard that was fun, you know? Vegas. Yeah, I heard Vegas was a lot of fun. So yeah, but are they going to leave you alone, Jamie? They're trolls, you know? I think it's funny. But here's the thing I had to, this is what I do. I just laugh at them because their antics are so stupid. 4 + 8 equals 2 mentality. You know, it's so we got these. So I'm hearing that they may be letting the January 6th people out of jail. All of them. Now, the entire case is going up to the Supreme Court because the Department of Justice decided to abuse a statute. So that's going to be going up to the court in 2 weeks. So that's going to be a real interesting set of developments if the Supreme Court decides to strike down certain aspects of it. Yeah, what happened, Lisa, was the Department of Justice used one of the laws on the books and twisted it to fit their agenda, and then they got a bunch of DC judges to let it fit. So now it's going up to the Supreme Court, and they're going to have to decide if disrupting Congress charge or protesting in Congress is actually a criminal offense, punishable by 20 years. What they're using is the charge they used to get Enron back in the day for shredding documents, so to speak. So they're using that to get the January 6th people. Yeah, we have no real good candidates for office. If I had to vote, I'd vote for Trump. I'm not going to be voting for Biden because Biden is practically incompetent. That's just how I view it. I think this is how I view it. All these politicians suck, no matter which side of the aisle you come from. They're all corrupt. So the system is all corrupt because I'm hearing about a riot that took place outside the White House. And it was like January 6th, but I'm hearing that it was way worse in some aspects, but it was outside the White House instead of the Capitol. And none of them extremists were charged. That's interesting, isn't it? Isn't it an interesting double standard in play? So you attack the White House. You try climbing over the fence. You try running onto the White House lawn. And when they're caught, the Department of Justice doesn't file any charges. But when the January 6th people protest outside the Capitol and make a big fuss out of it, I don't agree with what they did either, but they get prosecuted. I see a double standard in play. So if you're going to be a fair and equal government, wouldn't you charge both of them with the same charges for violence or rioting? It's just utterly pathetic. This just shows that both sides of the aisle, they're corrupt. They give Republicans a double standard. Long as you're ain't nothing but silicone. Well, Amy and Retro came into Jamie's chat today and they apologized. I really appreciate that. I was like, my jaw dropped when I saw it. And then Noodle officially went down the pooper. She's now fighting Slamber's battles for her and buying the lies. So I just wanted to come on a few minutes and just talk about a few things that I left out of my last stream, and I'm pretty happy that at least some peace could be made today. I can see why a few people today don't accept an apology. It's just, I wish we can just get along. Now, I could have let things go, but I'm not going to sit there and forget. All right? I can't just sit there and forget everything that happened. I could sit back and get along with you. All right? I can let go of everything you've done without anger. I let go of that anger a long time ago. All right? Retro and Amy. Okay, that's fine. Nothing but silicone. That's up to you. That's totally up to you. Hey, Kelsey. So I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, and I'll see you next time. I want to thank Rachel and Lisa for the memberships, and good night, everyone. Bye-bye.